Good news. My i7-13700k and I5-13600kf will. Okay, so today's October 22nd. I am super excited. Waited a long time. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know most of the big channels have already had these CPUs for at least a week now. But you know, those of us with really small channels, we're finally getting them. And Newegg didn't ship this, I think, until yesterday. Wish it would have shipped on the 20th. Maybe I would have had it a day earlier. But what does this mean, folks? Basically, I'm going to completely ignore the family, ignore watching football, maybe even ignore working out for the next 2 days so I can provide you guys with some videos on this stuff. So what are we going to do with these two CPUs? Channel, you know, I have a variety of 12th gen motherboards, and this is just a small amount of them, but we obviously stick these in some Z690 motherboards, showing at least 4 right here. DDR4, DDR5, right? These are, you know, unfortunately, this channel, we can't afford the high-end Z690s. This is more of the lower level Z690s. But, you know, you should still get a pretty good idea of what these can do. We will run benchmarks, XTU, Cinebench, R20, R23, try and provide you guys temperatures and obviously the scores for all those. Those will be, you know, those videos that are a little longer that some of you, you know, may tune out. But I will try and provide some of the scores up front. And then from there, we'll run the actual benchmark. So those that care about temps and stuff will see that. Got all kinds of different CPU coolers, folks. We will probably, you know, try some different CPU coolers in the videos as well. See how the temps go. Maybe at some point we'll do some overclocking. Obviously, we've got all these Z690s. One thing I definitely want to show you, so we talked about Z690. You know, what are the scores in relationship to, hey, I don't want to pay for Z690. I want to maybe get the better CPU, but I can't afford the better motherboard, or I don't want to overclock. You know, what are you going to get out of something like a Gigabyte B660 Gaming X AX DDR4? Now, this one does have pretty good VRMs and heatsink, so expect, you know, that the benchmark scores will be pretty similar to this as long as you're not overclocking. All right. Now, we may also throw one in, this Asus Prime B660M AAC D4. That's, you know, probably not going to give you the same scores, but they will be, you know, relatively close to what that provides. Now, I did something similar to this with the H610Ms, just to kind of show you guys that your scores will be lower. Gaming, of course, not as much on this channel, but we will throw out some Fortnite game videos. I will try and link a gaming video to each installation, so you guys can, you know, see that if you want to see what the temps are or what FPS is. Now, mainly, we've got back here, this is one of my Z690s. I think it is, should be that one right there, DDR5. This one is going to get all my best stuff, right? So we are going to have our best CPU cooler in there, which that is not my best one. It's the Noctua dual fan, dual tower one. We're going to have the RTX 3090 in there. Yeah, unfortunately can't afford to upgrade yet, folks, but eventually. At least 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM in there, and EVGA 850. Wow, I'm surprised I don't have the gold in here, but you know, 850 watt power supply, and so that is going to be my, you know, my best gaming system. So that'll get the i7-13700k, which I fully expect to you know, be better than the i9-12900 that's currently in there. So that's how I'm going to start off. We will upgrade this computer. Probably keep that CPU cooler for now. Maybe jump up to this one. I think this is the dual tower, dual fan. It's sitting around this house somewhere. Over on this one, I5-13600kf. We'll go into this one and we'll do some benchmarks, some video game videos. And at some point, folks, I will swap this CPU out, put it in one of my Z690s, and then I'll put it in this motherboard so you guys can, kind of see that. Hopefully yours truly will sum that all up in a video. 3 motherboards, same CPU. I will use the same, we'll use the same CPU cooler, which it may not be that one. We'll probably go with something that's dual tower, dual fan. We'll use the same graphics card, assuming I can get this graphics card off here. This is amazing how hard sometimes these graphics cards are to detach, but RTX 3080 there. So we'll use the same graphics card, but I will run, the RAM, the same CPU cooler through 3 different motherboards, and we will sum that up in a video where you guys can see, did I get, similar benchmarks? How is the gaming? I'm not going to track temperatures of the CPU in that because we should, well, maybe I will. Should end up with similar results. But so that's really the plan, folks. A lot of installation videos I'll do along the way, whether it's on this channel or one of the other ones. Each time I take out the CPU, since I'm putting in another motherboard, I'll probably do an installation video. And so at some point, folks, you may get sick of all the videos that yours truly's putting in. I've got a lot more CPU coolers on the way. Hopefully some more Thermalright stuff will come in. They seem to have really good prices. Whether they're as good quality as these guys, probably not. But, for the price, I'm going to, pick up a few more of those. And then this V-True U6 Pro, which I was pretty happy with it in a recent video I did. So we will, that's what we're going to do, folks. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Please check out more of my videos as they come out. And if there's something you'd like to see, if I'm able to, produce it for you, I will do my best. So leave your comments down below or on the other videos and ask for, that other information. Now, one thing I don't have anymore, folks, I do not have the I5-13600k anymore, so we'll not be able to compare anything besides previous benchmark scores. So that, that's kind of a bummer. As far as 12th gen goes, I only have the i3-12100 now. I've got one of the Pentiums, one of the Celerons. I've got the i7-12700F, and I've got the i9-12900. So at some point, I probably will try and compare the i9-12900 to the i7-13700k and go, hey, this one's $100 cheaper. How does it perform in comparison? I'm expecting the 13700k, to be much better than my 12900. And, that makes me wonder if, I should sell it while it's still got a lot of value. Now, what does the future hold, folks? We are going to get the i9-13900k. On this channel, I try to basically skip a generation when it comes to the unlocked CPU. So you didn't see i9-11900k, all right? You saw i7-10700k, but we didn't do i7-11700k. Now for the i5s, I pretty much always get those, but I did sell off a few of my CPUs, folks, to buy other stuff so that we would be able to, give you guys a better idea of 13th gen. So, hey, thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.